Test. Okay, hello everyone. How are you guys doing today? Hi. Hi Azura. Hi Free Shah. Just put this mic here. Thank you. Do download the worksheets, okay? If you haven't done so, then you can do it first while waiting. We still have about 7 minutes. All right. In the meantime, how you guys doing? How's your holiday? Has it been good? This is 7 to 8. 7 to 8. Yeah. Hello. How are you guys doing today? If you haven't downloaded the worksheet, you can download the worksheet by clicking on our profile, and then you can go and click on the link and then you can download, okay? Then you can do it together. 5 more minutes. This is not situational writing. Tomorrow, then situational writing. This is P5 English. Yep. Hello, Jean. Hi, Jacinta. Hello. How are you doing today? Good. Is there Kahoot? There's no Kahoot today. But there's Kahoot this week for, I think, Sec 2. Sec 2 math. Yeah. Hello. Say hi if you're in. 2 more minutes. Hello, hello. We will begin soon in a minute. So get your worksheets ready and your pens ready, okay? Hi, Yuhao. How are you doing today? Good. That's great. Hello, guys. Have you had your dinner? Okay, it's 7 o'clock, so let's begin right on time. Okay, so before I begin, as usual, we have our online lessons that you can join. Hi, Myang. Yes. Am I pronouncing it right? No, eating right now. Okay, good. You can eat. You can watch while you eat. Okay. So we have online classes that you can join. Okay, you have free trial as well. So let's begin. Okay, so number one. Okay, for each question 1 to 10, four options are given as usual. This is your grammar MCQ. Okay, so what is your answer? So you guys give me your answer and then we will see how you do at the end of each section. Okay. What are your answers? Prisha says two. More answers. The rest of you, Jacinta says two. Okay, good. All right, so Dylan mistook his teacher blank another parent because they were dressed similarly. So you mistake someone for someone else. Okay, the answer is number two. Okay, simply two. All right, the next one. Okay, can you guys answer question two? If I blank about the meeting, I would have arrived earlier, muttered Ben in frustration. So this is the if conditional, right? Conditional sentence would have. So what goes here? Jacinta says three. The rest of you? Prisha? Yuhao says three. Mm-hmm. Good. More answers? Prisha says three. Good. LWM says three. Good. So yes, if I had known. So the past perfect tense is here. Okay. This is to talk about unreal past. Okay, this is talk about unreal past. Okay. Therefore, this is like the pattern, which is past perfect tense and also would have something. So the answer is indeed number three. Good job. I'm burning. Why? What happened? Are you okay? Number three. Okay, guys. What's the answer for number three? Either or question. Either or. So what is in here? It says one, LWM says two. Two, Frisha says two. Jacinta says one. Okay, so this is the either or question. Okay, to determine your verb, right, you look at the second subject, which is this one. Okay, question 3, answer option 2. Okay, thank you, Janus. No says 1. Okay, so we're gonna answer it now. All right, so to determine your verb, okay, this one, we look at this one, which is the second subject, and this is singular or plural, guys? Singular or plural? Teacher, singular or plural? Fastest fingers first. Yeah, singular. Right, one teacher only. So singular. Okay, so singular. Okay, what tells me that this is a regular action, right? Present tense. So the answer is in present tense because it's a regular action. So over here, every Friday. So you put there present. Okay, write it down if you have the worksheet. Okay. Yes, you're right, 8. Okay, the answer is singular and present. The answer is number 2, mops. Okay, good job. Okay, number 4, what is your answer? What is your answer for number 4? You can try it. Option 4, Janus. 2, 4 was. Okay, all right. So this one, in between 2 commas is your additional info. So just cancel that. Okay. Good job to those who got it right. So this is additional info. Okay, just annotate your worksheet. Additional info, right? Survival kit is singular. So don't take into account the additional info, just cancel that off. Okay, then you see past tense or present tense. So is there any word that tells me is it past tense or present tense? Yup, 8, that's good. So now we are talking about past or present. Which word tells me? Yes, Janus, which word? Yes, the rest of you, which word tells me that it's in the past tense? Oh my, I didn't see the yesterday keyword. Be careful, okay? Very, very, very important. Past tense, right? Yesterday. Okay, here. Okay, so past tense. Okay, not placed, because placed is past participle. Okay, you can say is placed also, right? So this one is past tense, so the answer is was. Okay, number 3. All right, this is in the passive voice. Okay, the sentence, so there will be past participle in there. Not placed. Okay, LWM. Okay, so it's yesterday that tells you that it is past. Wait, I'm just checking my, yeah, past tense. Okay, good job. Okay, number 5. It says 1. LWM says 1. Risha says 1. Yuhao says 1. No says 1. Jacinta says, wow, everybody says 1. So let's read. Grandma used to help my mother what breakfast every morning. So this is the what kind of rule? Which construction is this? Anyone? All of you got it right. What rule is this? Any idea? Say DK if you don't know. Put DK if you don't know. Don't know. Okay. So help my mother. Verb, noun, verb rule. Okay, this is the verb. Oops, this is the verb, noun, verb rule, and the second rule is the second verb is in base form. Okay, clear? So that's why your answer is number 1, prepare. So you answered correctly, but you didn't know why. Okay, so this is why. Okay, second verb is in base form. You know, verbs are action words, right? Okay, so action word and action word here, two action words here. There's a noun, okay, usually people in the middle, right? So then you know that the second action here is base form. Base form means you don't change the word. Okay, today no Kahoot, you how? You how? Okay, number 6, guys. What is the answer? 2. Prisha says 2. LWM says 2. So sad. Yeah, but for this week is for Sec 2 math. Kahoot is for Sec 2 math. Okay, you can try your luck during Sec 2 math live to win. 2. Everybody says 2. Okay, so with what knowledge of gardening, Lily was unsure how to care for her new plants. Why you all answer 2? Hi, Aisha. Why you all answer 2? Why? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Testing you on what kind of nouns? Been so long? Yes, Janus, knowledge, right? Okay, so it will be Prisha is talking about knowledge. Okay, so knowledge will be uncountable noun. They are testing you on the uncountable noun. Yeah, you're right. I think you're saying unsure because little knowledge, right? Okay, so this one will be uncountable noun. Let's write it down here. Okay, uncountable noun, and then she's unsure. So you're right, Prisha. So means she doesn't have much knowledge about it. Okay, so knowledge uncountable means you need to cancel what? You need to cancel few. You need to cancel many, right? We are left with little and much. So looking at the sentence structure, the answer will be number 2, little. Okay? Yes, good job, guys. Clear? Everyone okay? Easy a bit, a bit. What does that mean, easy a bit, a bit? Quite easy lah, right? Okay, question 7, guys. What is your answer? This is testing you on question tag. Question tag. Everyone says 4. Ahmad, what's your answer? Mol says 4. Clara says 4. I can't pronounce your name. Says 4. Good job. Okay, so she'd be delighted to hear that the leaking tap has been repaired. Blank she. Okay, asked a mom. What is this short for over here? Everyone, what is this short for over here? Sheet is short for what? Yes, Prisha, very good. She would, right? So then your matching tag would be, she would be positive. Then you need a negative. Negative would be your wouldn't. Good job. Answer is number 4. Good job, Shah. It's okay, Ahmad. You can try again for the next question. Number 8. What is your answer? 3. The rest of you? 4, 3. I have a mixture of answers. 2. Okay, this one is always coming out. So quite tricky for students, right? So you can start this question, okay, testing you on the who and the whom. Okay, so the artist blank, the reporter interviewed last week, will be holding an exhibition tomorrow. Okay, so the answer is whom. All right, okay. Short way of remembering why you want to use whom, okay, when you want to use whom is when over here it's a noun, okay? If you want to use who, after that will be a verb. Okay, who ate my cookie? Okay, so who is used to refer to subjects? Okay, which is for non-humans. Okay, things. Okay. Yes, 8. If you see that there's a noun here, okay, usually it's whom. Okay, but I'm going to explain to you in depth. Okay, whom is to refer to objects. Objects as in object pronoun, okay? And then whose is to talk about belongs to, okay, belongs to someone. Okay? Okay, so then, okay, the second way for you to check is to kind of rephrase this. The reporter interviewed him. Okay, you rearrange the sentence, you would say the reporter interviewed him. Him, object pronoun. Okay, object pronoun, so whom. Okay, she ate my cookie. Jacinta ate my cookie, referring to her, right? She ate my cookie, so she who. Okay, referring to the subject. Hope it's clear for you guys. Okay, I know this question is a bit tricky. Okay, but you can do it. Can? Okay, so you just rephrase. Okay, you guys know what subject pronouns are and object pronouns are, right? She, he. Okay, then object pronouns are him, her. So you just rephrase it. Okay, if it's referring to him, her, it's whom. Okay, or shortcut, usually after that is a noun. Okay. Okay, can. Okay, let's move on. Okay, question 9. What's your answer? 3, 1, 1. You have to read the question carefully, okay? 3, 3, most of you say 3. Sophia says 3. TWA says 1. 8 says 3. Han says 3. Mal says 1. Okay, you read already, then you try. Okay, because sometimes when you read it, right, you read it out and you realize that it's wrong. Yeah. Okay, so if you say if you water the plants daily, they will start to wither in this hot weather. No, right? They thrive when you water them, right? So the answer is actually number 3, unless. Okay, which means except if. Okay? The answer is number 3, unless. Okay? Negative outcome if condition is not met. So you have to do this, otherwise there'll be a negative outcome here, which is wither. So you use unless. Okay? All right, last MCQ grammar question, grammar MCQ question. What is your answer for number 10? It's okay, Shaf. Risha says 3, Jana says 3, Mal says 1. Is there Kahoot? No, no Kahoot today, Asher. Han says 3, 8 says 3, Sophia says 1. Okay. The trainer requested for more breaks for the workers as they were used to what for long hours in the factory. They were used to, okay, when you have this phrase, used to something, okay, after the to, it is not followed by the base form. Okay, this one is different. It's followed by a gerund, okay, which is a verb acting as a noun. Okay. No, Yao Junhong, no. Okay, so the answer is number 3, working, gerund. Okay. Look forward to meeting you. Okay, same usage. Used to, working. Okay, so it is called a gerund. The ing form, right, is a verb acting as a noun. Okay, so you can study this as well. It's not to an infinitive. Okay, it's not that kind of question. Okay, special one. All right, now we move on to vocab MCQ. TWA, wait for. You're writing, is it? Okay, I wait for you. Can see? Is my handwriting clear? Let me know when you're done. Okay, the rest of you, if you have the worksheet, you can TWA done already, is it? Okay. Okay. You can try question 1 of vocab MCQ. There are a total of, I think, 35 questions, but later it's complete close. That's why it's like a lot. Done. Okay. Can you guys answer this? This is question 5 actually. What is the answer for this question? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Jana says 1. Jacinta says 1. I cannot see. Oh, sorry. I moved down a bit. Can see already 8. Caitlin says 1. Sophia says 1. TWA says 1. Good job, guys. Shaf, the answer is number 1. Okay. The airport has a dedicated lane to give priority to passengers with special needs. Yeah? I work airport, so I know. Oh, so you're not primary 5? The answer is number 1. Okay? Give priority. Okay, priority means something treated as more important. Okay, let's write it down. Write down the meanings also, okay, guys? Sorry, if my handwriting is not very clear. I'm trying my best. Okay, priority to special needs. I just see here. Okay, you can try the questions, no problem. Okay, so urgency is importance, right? Which needs your swift action. Okay, and then attention will be notice taken of someone. Okay, you know that. So for those meanings that you know, you don't have to write down, okay? Okay, and then reservation is secure a place. Okay. All right, write it down first. Okay, so urgency. There was a sense of urgency when the fire alarm rang. Okay, attention. The speaker grabbed the audience's attention. Okay, we made a reservation at the restaurant. Okay, for this one, it's priority. Okay, another example would be elderly passengers are given priority when boarding the plane. Okay, that's an example. Okay, TWA, okay, Can I move on? Yes, Shaf is done. Okay, good job. Let's move on to question 2. What is your answer? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Next is 3. 3, 2, 3. Mixture of answers. Mal says 1. Asher says it's 3. Okay, let's see if it's 3. Ali and David shook hands after their misunderstanding was resolved by their counselor. Good job. The answer is indeed 3. Okay, when you have a dispute, okay, an argument, you resolve it. Okay, you don't solve it. You solve a problem. You solve a puzzle. Okay, Shaf? Is that clear? Can? Okay, so you resolve an issue. Okay, so let's write it down. Okay, solve, you find a solution to a problem. Okay, and then cleared, you know the meaning. Okay, made clean or free of obstruction. The road was cleared. Okay, solved, she solved the riddle. Yes, Jana's air was cleared. Okay, good. Okay, resolved. Okay, settled. Okay, just write the short version. Settled. Okay, conflict was resolved through discussion. Eliminated means completely removed. Okay, they eliminated unnecessary steps, or the group was eliminated from the race. Okay. All right, everyone okay? Let's move on to question 3. My mic is buzzing. Are you sure? The rest of you, can you help me answer? Is my mic buzzing? My eyes are watery though. Really? Oh no. Let me check. Did it just start? Did it just happen? Just a bit. Okay, wait, let me just test. Not much though. Hello? Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait, Is it because I'm breathing too loudly? Test 1, 2, 3. I'm like trying to test on my phone, but it's like hang on my phone. That's even worse. Why? What's happening? Just give me a moment, Okay, sounds good. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Okay, come. Answer question 3. Question 3, answer 3. Thank you for answering just now. Okay. 3, 1. The rest of you? This one not so easy, right? The robbers what with stolen jewelry before the security guards noticed? So basically, they got away. Okay. It's buzzing again. Why? Now okay, ni? Blur girl? On and off buzzing. If it's really bad, you tell me, okay? If it's really bad, then I try to change my mind. Okay? So it's actually, I try not to get too near to the mic. Okay, it's actually made of, okay, which is to run away quickly. Okay? Escape. Okay? So ran away quickly. Especially after committing a crime. Okay? So made up, maybe to invent. Okay, there are a few meanings, okay, to phrasal verbs, right? Just like verbs, sometimes words have more than one meaning. Okay? So invent, made up story, okay? Fabricate something, right? Made out, all right? So manage to see or understand something. I couldn't make out what he was trying to say. Not made out. Yeah, Janus. Okay, so and then made over is transferred ownership. Okay, so the house was made over to her niece in the will. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now you know, so you can write it down. My handwriting is so bad. I hope you all can make out whatever I am writing here. Let me know if you need me to write down. Okay, next, number 4. What's your answer? Sure. 4 is 4. Jacinta Mal says 3. Jacinta says 4. Even though we are leading the competition, we must not become what and stop giving our best. The coach reminded the players, this word is okay. Everyone knows this word, right? Complacent means don't get too comfortable, okay, even though you are leading, right? Okay, don't get too comfortable. Okay, you must still work as hard, okay? So complacent means self-satisfied. Okay? And you know what confident means, right? Having strong belief in oneself. Compliant. What does it mean of compliant? Okay, compliant means to obey rules. And contented means you're happy and satisfied. Okay, I'm sure you know. Okay? Yes, correct, Genus. Okay, so compliant. The factory was compliant with safety regulations. Contented. She felt contented after a warm, hearty meal. This one is what? What's your question? Primary 5 English. Yes. Okay, if you're done writing, you can move on to the next one. Question 5. Jacinta says 4. Jana says 4. Sophia says 4. Number 13 says 4. Frisha says 4. Okay. The teenagers zipped what down the narrow trail, ignoring the warning signs? Yes, the answer is indeed recklessly. Seems simple for you guys. Okay, reckless. Being reckless means without thinking, right? About the risks. Okay. All right. So ignoring the warning signs, that will be your clue. Highlight that. Okay. Leisurely means relaxed manner, right? And you know what is excitedly? What is frantically? What is frantically, guys? Frantically means very frantic. Janus, you're not helping. Frantically means hurried or in a panicked way, okay? Yes, quickly, panicky, yeah, with fear, very fast, anxious or panic. Good job. Okay, so they strolled leisurely through the park, okay, relaxed manner. And then she searched frantically for her lost phone. So you lose your phone, you're very panicked already, right? So you go and search frantically. Recklessly, without thinking about the risk, he drove recklessly through the red light. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna have a 5-minute break. Yes, the synthesis later. 5-minute break, come back at 7:35, go for toilet break, and you can eat for a while, and then come back, okay? And scroll up. Which question do you need, Ihao? Which question do you need? The one for vocab, is it? This one? Okay. This one, right? Not the grammar MCQ one, right? Yes, okay. Here you go. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. What do you mean, what week? This one not. This one is the TikTok live worksheet. But you can download it from the from our website, number 13. Click on the link on our profile, okay? All right. We will begin and we will continue in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. How are you guys doing today? How's your holiday so far? Starting school in 2 weeks, right? Okay, 8. Bad, Sophia, why? Good, Iha, why? Bad holiday, why? Unfortunately, yes. What do you mean, yes? 8. To which question? Too much homework. I went cruise. That's nice. That's fun. Can rest, right, Ihao? Given by my mom. Oh, okay. Can't help you there. As long as you have some time to play also, right? Just take your time to like allocate some time to do your work and then you can play after. Looks like you like to play. Is it soccer? Yeah. Because school is starting again. But you still have 2 more weeks, right? So fast. Enjoy while it lasts. Hi, Rainbow. I think 2 more weeks, right? 2 weeks have passed, if I'm not wrong. Because this is the second week. Okay. Start next week. When do you start school? Which date? Oh, it's the third week already. Date. When do you start? I really lose track of time already. Because last week felt like the first week. No? Yeah, Monday, but which date? You start on Monday, but which date? It should be on. Are you starting school on the 30th of June? Yeah, right. So you have like this week and next week, 2 more weeks, right? Hi, Rainbow. Yeah, lost track of time. Who, you? Me? Both of us? Haven't done Chinese homework, not even my name. What do you mean? Oh, break's over already. It is reminding me. I need to start now. A diligent student. That's grade 8. He's very excited for SMT. Thanks for the reminder, 8. Yeah lah, 30th of June, right? Yeah. So you have 2 weeks. I'm right, what? This week, 1 week. Next week, another week. 2 more weeks for you to enjoy. Oh, sorry, chat. Okay, come. Answer number 16. Yeah, it is a bit short, right? Technically, it's not short, but because you guys are enjoying yourselves, it feels like time flies. Okay, number one, 16. I performed well in my final exams because I had revised thoroughly for them. What is this S here for? Oh, BC's got study week. Okay, all the best. Okay, S is for reason, to mean because, right? Reason. Okay? So your reason comes after the word as or because. Okay? Mal says I revised thoroughly as I perform. Huh? No. Your reason comes after that. I performed well in my exams as I had revised thoroughly for them. Yeah, good job. Okay. Your reason is basically like the same. Okay. So I performed well in my final exams as I had revised thoroughly for them. Okay, this question could have been better. Maybe I can cancel this because we'll stop here. Okay, shouldn't I put the because there? Becomes too easy for you. Ken, good job, guys. Okay. No, don't add words. You're supposed to like synthesize it, which is like make it concise. Peekaboo. If not needed, cannot put extra words. Okay? Okay, next one, 17. Everyone must put in more effort to improve your grades. Mr. Tan reminded the students. So this is reported speech. So how? Let me write nicely. Mr. Tan reminded the students, everyone must put everyone it. You cannot because you're supposed to change it to indirect speech. You can try again it. Mr. Tan reminded the students, everyone must put it. No, change to there shouldn't be open inverted commas anymore in your answer. Guys. Must we change the word for exam? What do you mean? Yeah, I need a correct answer from you guys. Okay. They had to. Must need to change to had to. Okay, Mr. Tan reminded the students. Okay. The students that they had to. Must need to change to had to. Okay. Okay. They had to put in more effort to improve their grades. Okay. You need to change your pronoun. Okay, so I didn't see any correct answer. Okay, can? Okay, change your to there. Okay. All right, once you're ready, the next question, waiting for answers. Sarah is very quick in solving puzzles. Lily is equally quick in solving puzzles. As well as, and you got your as well as there. Usually as well as for what? Still got the practice, yeah. Sarah as well as Lily is very quick in solving puzzles. The rest of you? Especially reported speech, I think you guys need to practice more. Okay, try all the different types of questions. Okay, Lily as well as Sarah is quick at solving puzzles. The rest of you? Sarah as well as Lily is very quick in solving puzzles. Mal, you actually changed some words and you missed out a word as well. Sarah as well as Lily, someone said are quick in solving puzzles. That's wrong, unicorn. Okay, additional info, so referring to Sarah only, and also very quick. Okay, not just quick. Okay, can? So it is Sarah, comma, as well as Lily, comma, additional info. You are referring to Sarah, so singular. Okay, is very quick in solving puzzles. Okay, this is additional. Oh my god, do you hear that? This is additional info. Okay, this additional info, so you're just referring to Sarah. That's your main subject. So Sarah is singular. Okay. The thunder was really loud. Do you hear that? Yeah. Can? Understand? Any questions? Yeah, it's raining today. Quite heavy. The rest of you? Okay, let's move on to the next one. 19. Jane likes dancing, but she likes to read more. So Jane prefers what? This is a short one, so you can answer me. Jane prefers reading than dancing? Not exactly. Jane prefers reading over dancing? No, unicorn. Jane prefers reading dancing to reading? Are you sure? Unicorn. Jane, over is wrong, then also wrong. Over is wrong. Prefers is paired with to. Okay? Would rather is paired with then. Can you remember this? Prefers is paired with to. Okay? And she likes reading more. So Jane prefers reading to dancing. Can? Short but quite tricky for you guys if you don't remember. Okay? Yes, would rather is then. Okay, 8 must remember. Okay? Yes, prefers to, would rather than. So maybe you want to highlight it. Prefers to, would rather than. Would rather, right? Okay, this one is additional, just additional info. Would rather than. Okay, and after would rather will be your base form. Okay? TWA is to dancing, okay? Remember? All right, let's move on to the last SNT question. This is active to passive voice. The janitors cleared away the old newspapers from the school hall. Now, we are starting with the old newspapers. So active to passive. What is your answer? The old newspapers were cleared away from the school hall by the janitors. You missed out a word, Frisha. Good, Ihao. 8 also correct. Yuri, sentence structure, the arrangement of the words wrong. Wait. The rest of you? Okay, so you're 8. You got it right? Yeah. You pasted from where? So this is past tense, right? Okay, so when you change to passive, it will be were because plural newspapers. Okay, plural newspapers were. What happened to the newspapers? They were cleared away. Okay, from the school hall. By whom? By the janitors. Okay, so if it directly affects the object, you put this right beside it. Okay, if it doesn't directly affect the object, then you can put it at the end. Okay, so over here it has to be here in the middle. From the school hall by the janitors. Oh no, hold on. Oh no, wait. Something is happening. Okay, done. Okay, no, something pop up on my screen. Can? Okay, no, it's like the TikTok pop up. That traumatized me. Why? That shocked me actually. Okay, so for active to passive, right? Need to remember, okay, if it's past tense, there will be was or were. Okay, together with past participle. Okay, remember if it's plural, then you have to write accordingly. If it's singular, then was. Okay, can? All right. Clear? Any questions? Then we'll move on to complete close. Complete close. No questions. Good. Anyone needs to write anything? If not, move on. Okay. Okay. This one is on Instagram. Okay. So you guys can like read, just scan through a bit, and then we will go through. Okay. 4 minutes class end. No, we still have about 11 minutes. Okay, ready? Okay, can you guys answer question 21? Kids, teens, and even what love using the photo sharing app IG because it lets you apply cool effects and captions to your photos and videos easily. So different age groups, right? You have kids, teens, and even what's left? Old people like me, right? So adults. Okay? Good job. Can you scroll up? Meow, meow, yes? You need this one, is it? Later I show you, can? After class I show you, okay? Cher, don't say you old. Okay, I won't. Can? Yes, so I'll show you at the end of class, okay? I'll show you the previous page. Okay, so even adults, so different age groups, all right? So this is clue for question 1. Okay, highlight. Cher, can do faster. Why? I need to slow down so that everyone can understand, right? Okay, so love using the photo sharing app, right? Because it lets you apply cool effects and captions to your photos and videos and easily share them. So all of you have this app as well? Do you guys use this app as well? No? So you are not familiar with it? You need to go toilet. But I cannot faster. I need to cater to all the students, right? Okay, you don't. Okay, so basically this is what it does. Okay, so captions to your photos and videos and easily share them across several social media platforms. The ability to quickly what the look of your pictures by adding anything. So you are what the look. Edit. It's more to like edit is really specific. Okay, it's not just that, right? You can do a lot of things. All right, so the ability to quickly, you just want to say change, not customize also. Okay, change. All right, change the look. Okay, change the look of your pictures by adding anything from borders to blurring what? To blurring, to brightness. Not only unleashes our creativity, what also. I would say edit a picture, but not edit the look, you know? So it actually depends on your teacher whether to accept that or not. But I personally won't do. But yes, but also, right? The answer is but. Okay. Why? Because you have the word not only here, it is paired with but also. Enhance the look of your pictures. Enhance means improving. It depends on your teacher, like I said. Okay, so improving, but I would say blurring to brightness. Okay. All right. What of the biggest draws of Instagram is the instant feedback? You can what? 8 p.m. All can larger. Not all can, sorry. One, yes, one. Okay, one of the biggest, because okay, is, so you're talking about one. Okay, and they tell you it is this. It is instant feedback. You can what? You what feedback? You what feedback from people, from your teacher, from your mentor? You what feedback? Yes, good job. You receive feedback or you just get feedback, right? Get or receive. Okay, TWA is receive. Okay, you get or you receive. Collecting a large number of followers and flattering comments is a badge of what? Collocation, okay? Badge of what? This one's a bit hard. Okay, can try? Anyone? It's a badge of what? You can actually get the answer from the context. So if you got a lot of followers and you got a lot of comments, it is a badge of, you feel what? Honor, or you feel proud, right? So it'll be pride. Okay, words that go together, collocation. Okay. Yes, takoyaki. I like your name, takoyaki. On the other hand, negative comments can be really what? Negative comments can be really what? Brutal is a bit too much. Okay. Negative comments can be really hurtful. Okay. Can hurt your feelings, right? Hurtful. Yes. If you use IG, make sure you know how to comment respectfully and what with haters. You what with haters. Something people struggle with, right? Haters. Yes, correct. Deal with haters or cope with haters. Okay. Parents should know that on IG, photos and videos are open to the what by default. Okay, takoyaki. Open to the world? Are you sure? Okay, whenever we talk about accounts, right? You have a private account or a what account? Yes, public. Okay, the opposite of private is public, right? So public. Okay, and can contain location data. So it's important. So this is the opposite, right? You need to use privacy settings. Okay, to limit. Okay, so it is important for kids to use privacy settings to limit their audience. Occasionally, negativity crops up, such as so-called beauty pageants where user photos are what? In pageants, what happens? No, not visible. In pageants, what happens? Or like during, like in singing competitions, you are being, yes, some of you got it right. You are being judged. Okay, judged. The word is judged. Some may what? Pressured to curate their lives. Curate means like to show certain things. Okay, so what is this? Some may what? Pressured. Feel pressure, right? You feel pressured. Okay. Okay, pressured to curate their lives, to project an idealized what on Instagram. You portray this. It will be idealized what? Image. Okay. Idealized image. What you show, that's your image. Okay, on IG. Yes, Abu, yeah, good. Okay. Sometimes teens create alternative what they call Finstagrams. There will be alternative what? Which one, Mioyas? Photo? Idealized photo? No, this is not that kind. It's like image is what you portray. Yeah. Alternate accounts, not apps, okay? Accounts is your account. So you have one account and another account, okay? Okay, they call this, all right? Where they share more authentic versions of themselves. Is that true? They have several accounts. Okay, one is like their true selves. Okay, the other one is more curated, means they pick and choose what to show. Okay, in an unattractive outfit or with a silly expression, intended for a small circle of what friends? Small circle of? It's not one is real, one is fake. It's like one is like they put out their silly or true selves, like anything they want to post. Then the other one is like they pick and choose. Yes, close friends. Okay, this one is only for their close friends, people who they feel comfortable with. That's what it means. Okay. Okay, but yeah, Instagram means fake Instagram. Okay, so over here is just for some people to see only. Yeah, your true small circle of true friends. Not really, you would say close friends, unicorn. Maintaining these separate identities indicates kids feel a need to convey their true selves, what do not want to ruin their perfect image on their real feeds. So, convey their true selves, what? They want to do this, but then they don't want to ruin their perfect image. So it will be but. Okay, contrast. Okay? So you use but, contrasting statements. All right? Okay? Despite these features, IG does a remarkable job of implementing a neat idea with an easy and fast interface, all for free. Okay? All right, we are done. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow we have P6CW. Okay, situational writing. All right, and again, you can join us online, okay, and can join for free trial. Okay, so the rest of you who are still writing this, let me know which page you need. I need question 20. Question 20, this one. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you in 2 weeks. Okay, Abuya. That's good. Bye, guys. Bye, Unicorn. See you in 2 weeks. Same day, same time. Hi, Curious. Bye-bye. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. No, yes, okay already? Someone needed something, right? Asked me to scroll up just now. Who was it? Huh? Bye, New Year's. Anyone else? If not, I'm going to end the live, okay? Jacinta, you needed me to scroll up, right? Just now. Have you left? I guess you have, right? Okay, bye-bye. Take care.